interest in helping. Yeah, exactly. There's like the part of me that wants to do the tough love to my girlfriend when she's like obsessed with a shit guy and just be like, honey, this guy sucks.
Yeah. But they need to figure it out for themselves in those sorts of storylines.
The problem is I'm always right. And so I just think my friends should listen to me more.
And you have to have that moment when they do finally break up and you're like, oh no.
Oh, babe.
But then being really careful. Like, have you ever had that moment where you've revealed how you truly felt and then they've gotten back together?
No, thankfully.
That's the really dangerous one where you go, hey, he was awful and he sucks. And then, hey, we've actually reunited. You're like, oh.
Yeah. I've had that. I waited until my friend was married to somebody else before I was like, that boyfriend you had when we were 19 was an absolute douche. And then she'd be like, oh no, like he still chats to me sometimes. He's a sweet guy. I'm like, nah.
He's coming to the wedding.
He sucks. So you gotta hold back. Back to something we kind of mentioned before and we've talked about on this podcast before about so often with a rom-com couple, if you think about it, so Mish used the example of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, sure, they get together in the end. That relationship cannot last.
Yeah.
Like it's based on lies and deceiving each other. And I don't necessarily love, I mean, I do and I gobble it up. But then when I'm thinking about it later, rom-coms where a couple has spent a few days together in some sort of strange setting, like at a wedding, like at whatever. And then by the end of those few days, they're like, I love you.
Yeah.
And then we're just meant to believe they're going to live happily ever after. And I'm like, you guys haven't been on a date. Yeah. What do you mean you love each other?
You don't even know what your general routine is, or you've never lived together. You don't even know what the vibe is.
I actually kind of hate it when it's like 2 months later they're married. I'm like, you never lived together. You haven't traveled.
You haven't asked them what their favorite movies are.
You can't just fucking pump the brakes a bit. But what's nice about this is that there is a friendship that develops all the way through, and while he's looking after her and they're playing, he's kind of trying to distract her by playing gin rummy, and there's that nice friendship that comes through as well. And it's not even really like there isn't the big, beautiful declaration of love at the end.
Oh, the ending is perfect. The ending is iconic.
Yeah.
It's one of the, should we talk about it?
Yeah.
I mean, because it is, I think it's always